So I had to let this marinate a little bit. My daughter FaceTimed me over the weekend and it was like, Mom, you got to watch this movie. It's on Hulu. And it was really, really good. And now my daughter Claudia has really good taste in film. So if she's telling me it's good, I'm watching it because she's got good taste. And the film is called Presence, and it's out now on Hulu. And it follows a family that moves into a house that then begins to experience some paranormal activity. Let me talk about the good, okay? The good of this is that the film is shot from the view of the ghost, and that was interesting. I liked the risk that was taken by the director to shoot the angles and some of the scenes in the manner that it did. Totally appreciate that. Felt originality was in there. I thought that the story, I liked how it was weaving things through and you weren't really sure. So there were some moments of like, gotcha, like, oh, I didn't see that coming type of thing. So that was interesting. By no means is this a scary movie, by the way. It's, to me, I felt it was more like a suspenseful thriller than it was a scary film. I also want to say I am not a connoisseur of these films that are supernatural or, think Paranormal Activity or those sorts of films, The Conjuring. That's not a wheelhouse of mine, but I've been very open to watching these films lately. Let's talk about the bad, because I wanted to say that first before I start talking about the bad, because I know I'm going to get some shit on this. The dialogue, it's heavy on dialogue, number one, because it kind of has to be. It's set all in this house, by the way. You never kind of go outside of this house. So it has to be heavy on the dialogue. The story is written that way. It's not great. I know I'm going to get shit for this because I know a lot of people thought that was a really redeeming quality of this film was the written dialogue. I just don't see people actually talking like that. I think the dad was the best out of all of it. Lucy Liu, who plays the mom, I think she did an okay job, which we'll get into the acting. Majority of the acting was okay, but there were a lot of cringy moments when it came to watching these people act out this dialogue. Like, it seemed very vignette, like I was in a vignette of dialogue between two people. And again, that could have been a directorial decision. And it just didn't land. Like, you felt, and again, that's probably what they wanted. They want you to see this moment in time because there's a lot of blackout. Like, every scene, it's a blackout and done purposefully because of the way that they wanted it to be, the story to be told from the perspective of the paranormal, of the ghost. And that's why I believe all those blackouts happen. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of the blackout being overused, but I get that was a part of the way the story was being told. So I'm not hating on that. I normally would hate on it, but with the way that the story wanted to be told. I am going to give this movie a 2.5 out of 5 because I also feel that a lot of people love the ending, and where I understand the ending, I understand why they had to go there, but that last scene to me was tropey. And I just felt like, okay, and who cares? And now that's just me. I know there's a lot of, horror fans and scary movie fans out there that love this film, and I love that for you. I wouldn't watch it again, but I'm glad I watched it. I was entertained. It's a slow burn too. It's a slow burn in the storytelling, but I actually like that. I like that it wasn't like all in your face right away, that they were trying to mold a story for you. So overall, I am giving it a 2.5 out of 5 star. I'm sorry.